Alright guys, hello and welcome. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna look at some things that we've done on our no money spent. The first thing, um, as always, Sam Mills, we got him up to a 91. We have a couple more levels to go with him, but we're a little bit further behind on the sacks and the passing touchdowns than we wanted. We've got Todd Gurley and Trent Williams, Yannick Ngakwe, Noel Joseph, a bunch of the masters from the other ones, the ones I wanted really: Tre'Davious, Lockett, Ragnow, McGlinchey, Preston. There are a few others that are achievable. These are really achievable right now. These 88s, they're about 100,000 coins if you shop properly. Like if you go into the store and shop properly, they're there. Finally getting a little bit of a coin stack, and some training saved up. Had a rough season. This is my second, maybe my third season or something like that. But I'm in the playoffs again for the second time in a row. This one was a lot uglier. Had a lot of quits there. Had a string of them. Little Cups and then LSM or LS or L Smooth or whatever. Had some people quit out on me. 3 wins to the Super Bowl in Star. Last time I was in Veteran. I wasn't really impressed with the Veteran at all. As you can see, no matter what, still sporting the Lions gear, as always. Always in the Lions gear. When you know what to expect, it's not as devastating as what other people think. Like everybody's like, oh my God, could you imagine what it's like to have to watch your team go through that? It's honestly, guys, when you know football and you can judge things like these and you can see the upcoming travesties. Like one thing I will give Detroit right now that I'm just shocked out of my mind: Adrian Peterson has not fumbled once. That's the only thing I'm going to give him. Jeff Okudah looked sloppy today. He looked confused. He looked young. He looked wet behind the ears, guys. Jeff Okudah, my man, you're a second-round draft pick in my eyes. I mean, to think that we passed, there were so many good people that came out of this last draft that we could have taken a shot at. Upcoming game, we got the Sunday night game. I am watching it while I'm doing this broadcast. It's the Patriots in Seattle. I'm not sure if it's going to be the game that everybody thought it was going to be. Well, when you sleep on the sticks, guys. Rookie mistake. You can never do that. Rookie mistake. You can never, ever do that. I didn't check to see what he was doing, therefore he pulled that one. If I would have just waited, been paying attention, any of the above, I would have been able to know that he was doing an onside kick, and I would have been able to counteract that. I do love his gamer tag though. Not necessarily the tag itself, but
solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy whose caliber runs like this early.
So the Lions, they started out strong. They looked like they knew what they were doing today. They did. The problem is that they're not a finisher. They've never been a finisher. So a 14-point lead that isn't even really a 14-point lead. Nothing to fall back on, nothing to have there. And Green Bay, I'm confused, guys. I'm genuinely confused because I know how bad the Lions are. Like, I expected today's blowout, hands down, I did. But the Packers, are they really this good? Are they really 40 points game type of team here? Is this really something? Wow, I got a lucky throw out of sack there. Those are so iffy. Sometimes they're a pick, sometimes they're in the dirt, sometimes they're in the stands. You just never know. But I mean, are the Packers really as good as what they appear to be? 80 points over the last couple of games, guys. suspect? Or are the Vikings really that bad? Which, if anybody watched the Colts game today, one of the people that I grabbed in cash to start was that Jonathan Taylor, the rookie back that was taking a shot in for Maryland Mack. He had a very decent day, and they definitely carved up the Vikings quite well. There was a safety in that game. I do believe Kirk Cousins didn't have forward progress. He got sacked, which I think there's been question marks around Kirk Cousins for a long time, but I think we're starting to get some of those answers. I don't really want to dwell on Detroit, because the long and the short of it, ownership is the issue in Detroit. It's not the coaching, it's not the players. What Patricia's this season, he's got one season, like one. If the Fords are feeling lovey, maybe he gets 2 more seasons. But even then, I mean, we're talking about a plan that's going to take like 4 to 5 years to bring to fruition. And this isn't going to happen overnight. Building young talent, bringing in young stars, teaching a brand new culture. This isn't something that can just... This isn't fairy dust. This is football. They're trying to change an entire lifestyle culture of football there. And it's not going to get fixed overnight. And what's going to compound the problem, like what's happening right now, this will all be for nothing. They'll have gotten rid of Jim Caldwell. Everything that they will have done will have been for nothing. It'll have been a waste. They'll have made no progress. They'll be right back where they were. They'll have no head coach. They'll have no players. Everything will just be a wash for them. It's the playoffs, man. Go big or go home, I suppose. But you know, the Lions issue is deeper than what everybody thinks, and you know, a lot of credit on Stafford that he shouldn't really get. If you take away 9 years of Calvin Johnson, he's mediocre at best. Like, if you take away that 9-year span and replace him with any receiver who wasn't Calvin Johnson, different story that they're singing in Detroit about the great old Matthew Stafford, guys, and I mean that wholeheartedly. Like, I'm as a Lions fan, I think that Calvin Johnson's a lot of why Matthew Stafford's revered as such a great quarterback. He has more losses than he does wins. Tom Brady has, like, it's almost less losses than he has wins now. It's getting close, because he did grab a couple more wins last year. So, I mean, to think that Brady's only lost, like, now I think it's like 75 or 78 times, and Stafford's only won like 72 or 73 games. That's terrifying to me to think, honestly, as a Lions fan. Trubisky and the Bears, they don't even have their defense going yet. Like, that's what's really scary about that team. The Bears, they don't even have their defense going right now, and Trubisky is looking better than he has since his rookie year, when everybody thought he was going to step to, really planed out, teared out. What's right now? I'm going to just keep fishing till I find it. I'm swinging that back and forth to get the glitch out of there, and it's not coming out. Like, it's probably still going to be glitchy. Yeah, see, I could tell just by it would catch the glitch, but it wouldn't stop. It says his internet connection's bad. I know mine isn't. I've been playing all night and it's been fine. About to kick off the Sunday night game. Looking at the Packers, man. Aaron Rodgers. I wrote a piece that got published. It would have been before. It would have been at the end of 2 years ago. So the beginning of a year ago. So a year ago, but before that. I wrote an article about Aaron Rodgers and his time in Lambeau, and how things ended with Brett Favre going to having a national championship at home, losing to the Giants. It was a huge deal, and then, you know, Favre's gone. And I wrote a similar piece because when you look at the stats, like, not so much right now because Aaron Rodgers took a big jump over the last year, but at the time of the article, the stats were identical. Like, through that amount of time, like, they were scary. The interceptions weren't so close, but passer rating, first downs, rings, appearances, playoff berths, MVP, everything. Like, and Favre just had him edged just a little bit. Like, and not even enough to really make it noteworthy. But Favre did have him edged, but he also had like 5 extra years. But Rodgers coming out like this, looking amazing. The running game. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. This Packers team looks a lot like the Super Bowl team the Rams had. Honestly, like when the Rams went, I think they only scored 3 points or something. Todd Gurley was hurt. Whatever. I don't remember the whole scenario, guys. But real reminiscent. They have a real powerful running game. The receivers are finding room. It's just kind of crazy. It's just kind of crazy. Pounding it out here in the playoffs. Just trying to get some rewards and coins. Killing some time. Trying to get my second Super Bowl. Get that back to back. That's what we're trying to do. Last Super Bowl we took was undefeated. This road would have to be a little bit. Oh my God. And that is not how the Seahawks are ever going to beat anybody. Tip pass to the New England Patriots. And he gone. He gone. And that is a 7-0. And that's really bad because it's one thing to beat the New England Patriots because you hold them. But when you're giving the defense points, you have no shot of stopping them, guys. And that was just, I mean, literally the tight end tried to grab it. It was up in the air, off his fingers. Little tip. Real easy pick. It was a real easy pick. Devin, I don't know if that was Jason or Devin McCourty. It was one of the McCourty brothers. Toasted her in. 7-0. Like 21 seconds into the game. I'm not saying the Seahawks won't overcome that because that's overcomable, but they just cannot do that again. They cannot allow big plays like that to happen. If they do allow big plays like that to happen, they're going to have a bad time. Boy. And people had big expectations for the Seahawks to just come out and just pistol stomp these guys. That's clearly not going to be the case. Wearing the training camp shirt. I didn't get to go this year. Kind of bummed. We have been going. Made a couple of trips last year. We did make it to the Hall of Fame this year. That was pretty awesome. Did enjoy the Hall of Fame. Cam Newton, all smiles. Got a lead. Not a frown. Not a frown for that clown, I'll tell you. Not even a frown for him. So we got a 6-0 lead. We're in the second. We got a 3rd and 8. Really need to convert something here. Paying about as much attention to my game as I am the game that I'm watching. That was a good pickup. That was a good pickup. That's going to help. That's going to help me drive here. Up the lead a little bit. Even a 9-0 lead right now in the playoffs, we're going to be pretty okay about that. All right. Nah, we'll wait.
He finds a way to pick up a first down. 2nd down and 7.
Now gotta throw a pass, guys. Gotta throw a pass. Gotta throw a pass. Cross them over the middles.
They run with Jackson out of the gun, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard.
Not good. We're gonna take another. We're gonna take 3. It's a bad idea because of how glitchy this game was. I don't know what's going on with Old Boy's connection, but it was killing me. There we go. That should work out just fine. There it is. Nice. Okay. Good. No blowing points. Well, we had the extra point we knew we were going to blow. I could tell, but just by the way that the connection was, it was real unfriendly. But now we just got to get out there. We got to go out there. We got to play some D. No quick scores, guys. That's all we're thinking. Just hold them. No quick scores. No quick scores. No quick scores. Anthony Sherman, that won't be a quick score, guys. Boy, oh boy, Seahawks are starting all over again. It's like square one. But they're looking better. They're you can tell that they're a little gun shy after that big pick six. They're gun shy after that, keeping a lot of stuff. I mean, even that pick was short though. I mean, that pick was. It's not like that pick was this erroneously long pass or anything. It was just bad luck, kind of. I mean, honestly, if you want to get technical about it. All right, that's what we need. That's that Ngagwe, guys. He's about 100,000 coins to get. Not bad. Not bad. He gets around people. I think that's even that new Trent Williams 88. And you saw kind of with a little bit of stick manipulation, you get some decent penetration with old boy. You can run for it. It's okay. Oh, if they were going to let me hit him at a paralyzed Johnson. They would not let me hit stick him when he was up like that. I jammed at least 3 times and did not get any response. It was not good. Alright, so got a 9-point lead. We're kicking off. Second half. Main goal here, guys. Keep the ball in front of us. Even if it means first down after first down after first down after first down, we want to keep the ball in front of us. And the most efficient way to do that is to be able to keep your safeties up over the top, but you also have to be able to maintain running, maintaining the running game as far as that goes. I do like my cover twos. I always worry about people watching in the stream. I really do. Well, thank you. So that wasn't great. That's not a great start. That's my fault. Mostly because the pressure didn't get through. Wow, big catch by Lockett. Big catch. Ooh. Looking. Well, that sucks. That was lucky. I'm going to chalk that up to a little bit of luck. I don't even know who in the heck was covering Cooper, but it. And that helps even more. At least for you. Penalty. 7-0. 10 minutes. Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got some love today, guys. Got a gotta love that for Tom. You gotta love that. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try to win the game. Got to dig something onto the cellar here, guys. We need a play. We need to dig something out of the old boot cellar here. Break some container around the edge. That'll help. Won't be all of it, but it'll be most of it. Oh, it was all of it. So that will really help. Kind of gives me a little bit of hope. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time and making it work. I'm just kind of hoping to catch him sleeping on Lockett here a little bit. It's a pick. Could have been. Should have been. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Boy, Tyler Lockett's already out there getting himself some already. Early. Oh. Russell just took off. Big play. Here I am missing a big play. All I had to do was stop. And that's what's sad. All I had to do was stop.
Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And
All right, here we go. I'm looking one way, go the other. Kind of like that. Try to keep things as confusing as possible for our friend here. And also try to hold the ball for as long as possible. There we go. Couple yards. Not getting anything huge. Not getting any of the breaks that I would really like to get. I had that one bigger run with Bo. Once I got to the outside, he's smashing the inside. Pretty hard too. Pretty hard too. One thing I hate about this. There's one thing I hate about this. You can't actually make it look like you're doing a pass play because it won't let you actually hit any of the audible. So like, if I wanted to pretend like I was going to be passing out of that formation and I wanted to switch up some routes, really sell it, can't do it. I think that's weird. Out of all the things you can do in this game, all the weird formations you can send people to and out of and from. It's one thing you really got to do. Really to deeply confuse people, you got to move everything around. If you take yourself out of your comfort zone, you're taking them out of their comfort zone. So, here we go, fourth quarter, got a 3-point lead. Really need something here. Really do.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Really need something here.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
We are grinding out for a Super Bowl early in the playoffs. First, wow.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and get it in with Sherman, the fullback. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Well, had to try something. I mean, I suppose a field goal is probably the smart call, but I'm backed up to the 2.
And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. Zone, it's Mahomes. That's called. It's Jerry Rice. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. 7 yards, the pickup there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
Thank you.
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Rice's old brain remembers when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free. He may try and run for this. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Boy, even with the zone out there, still nobody was aware.
Tip of the cap to the offensive coordinator. Design quarterback run at this stage of the 4th quarter when I expected him to throw the ball.
Tyler Lockett touchdown, 7-0.
This stage of the 4th quarter, picked up the 1st, stopped the clock too. Yeah, sometimes there's some guts in play calling when you go against the grain because you know you could easily be criticized if it doesn't work out.
Oh, they're giving him the game, man. Oh, EA, man. That was user. That was everything. That was, oh my god. I'm hurting right now. I'm hurting after that.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there. First down.
Madden, what was that? God, that hurt. That was not good. Not a good time. Game-winning pick in your hands, and you just throw it on the ground. And then another guy even tries to like fix the situation, and he drops it too. It's like two guys drop a very obtainable pick. Bang, bang.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. At the 42-yard line.
I mean, I wouldn't want to, in this day and age right now with the way Madden is, I wouldn't want to be kicking a field goal to tie the game in the fourth quarter. But there again, I don't want to be playing defense in the fourth quarter either. So, man, what a just unfair situation.
Being chased out left.
Pulled Ngagwe off the line and went and played some defense. That was great. That was good.
Escaping the pressure right. Man open, Rice.
Boy, I'm just giving him everything today. Everything. It doesn't matter what I do. Just giving him everything.
Stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw. Deep.
Oh, I was gonna say if they cheat me of that one, I'm just out. I'm just out big time. Like there was just no way I was ever gonna win this game if they cheated me 3 picks on the same drive and then just wow, perfect. That's. We're Gucci with that. We'll just make him get off his timeout. Once he's off his timeout, then I'm not worried. He doesn't have anything that he can do. There won't be enough time, even if he goes bang, 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 and just spends them. Which I'm gonna try to make sure that he can't just spend them out. I'm gonna try to make sure that he.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Oh.
It's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As they'll stop it with just over.
All right, here we go. Big play. Big play. Big down play. Real big play.
Here's Jackson. It's caught. Block it.
Seals it. Seals it up. Oh, it's magic. All right. There's a win in the playoffs, guys. It was sloppy, but we got her. There's a win in the playoffs. Getting warmed up for Weekend League. Still have 25 games to play for Weekend League. I don't even know if it's possible to get that many in on top of doing this. If I don't get my Weekend League in, I don't really care. I don't even think I got my rewards for last week. Honestly, if I got them, they just slid them in, and they were just already opened and coins already added. Because I didn't open anything from Weekend League, which, whatever. What are you gonna do? Everybody cheated anyways. That's why I figured they didn't give anybody anything. But a lot of people did get stuff. Gonna go right on to the divisional. Moving right on. Going for the second Super Bowl in a row. Got a few more games. Got to plug through here. Really got to buckle down and play some defense. I really can't be allowing these one-hit glitch plays to affect me like they have been. I need to be more on top of what's going on. For how interesting the Patriots game is, I'm not that interested in it. I honestly didn't think it was going to be 7-7 with 3 minutes left on the clock in the first. I figured we wouldn't see both teams on the board until near end half. And if I would have had to pick a team to score first, it would have been the Seahawks for sure. Wow, Cam getting out of the pocket. That was a sack that he just... Oh, not going to sack me. Not going to happen. Divisional round. Wild card down, divisional, here we come. Been here before. Wow, I'm done. I can't compete with that team. Sucks, you get all the way to the divisional playoffs and then you just get floored. It just hurts. It hurts. Well, this will be probably the end of my playoff run right here.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden.
Wow, don't even know what to think. I'm going to have to put all my focus in on this. All of it. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot to come up with a win out of this. Like, I'm going to have to dig deep into the playbooks. To outsmart. Because I don't have the defensive talent here, guys, to snuff out 94 Barry Sanders. I don't have that in my repertoire. He's a nightmare. Look at that, just juiced everywhere. Holy cow, am I in trouble. Alright. I say, the only way I'm going to be successful with him is if I dig deep into the playbook, switch up numbers and callers. Looks are going to have to be switched up too. If I don't switch up the look, guys, it's going to be real one-dimensional. And this guy, he has a talent to the point where, I mean, he's got just enough talent on his team to where, you know, I'm only going to be successful when I catch him off guard. Beastie out there. Beastie. This will be a real true winding grind of my testament right here. This will really tell me where I'm at in the game. Because I want this win. Like, I'm not going to just roll over and just give this guy this win. Like, he's going to have to play defense. He's going to have to be smart. He's going to have to figure out where I'm at, what I'm doing, what I'm pulling. I'm not going to reuse any play twice. If I use it once, she's out the playbook. You know, so, you know, that's the kind of stuff I worry about. You got wide open spaces that get closed immediately. Why is this goofball over here doing this? I wasn't even aware that he had the ball. So, 3rd and 7. Big down here, guys. Big down. It's not pretty no matter what you do. Like, it's not pretty. This is 3rd and 7, stacked team. This is not going to be. This is not going to be good. I don't know why I just did that. Out of all of the places that I could have thrown that ball. Oh, this is not good. And this is where the destruction starts. This is, you know,
next possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that. Inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Wow, Sanders. Why would you waste a good team by doing this?
This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down movement. And now maybe
It just doesn't make any sense to me.
talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
There you go. Goofy dude. I don't know what he thought he was going to accomplish with Barry Sanders in the huddle. Just complete use. Oh, it was a good run to the playoffs, though, guys. Honestly, I got a win in the playoffs. Would have liked to get 2. I would have at least liked to have been able to have a fair shot at getting the 2nd win. Like, whoever Madden matches, like, however Madden does that, they are just bad. Like, they are just bad. Seriously, they're bad. If I had to take a guess, just by looking at how many superstars he has out there, boy, I would have to say that. I'd have to say that my chances of, wow, and then to even cover that, like, I understand that's a defensive lineman, but I covered that perfect with the user. That was perfect timing user pick. He didn't even put his arms up. Like, all he had to, I'm not expecting Vita Vea to make a pick, which, if I may, other people's Vita Vea have already picked me this year. And, you know, just cheating. That's just cheating me. Like, that play's fine. I don't care about the double hitch reverse thing. Cool, whatever. I'm still raged about. I mean, that's just so stupid to me. How are you gonna give somebody with a superior team help? Like, that's just stupid. 100% of the time, that's my ball going the other way, or at least knocked down. If I'm playing, I guarantee. If that was his lineman, he's coming down with that. Well, couldn't get an edge. Team's fast. Got a fast team, man. What can I say? Got a fast team. Like I said, we're just gonna have to be diligent. We're gonna have to be tricky, which didn't work. And I made a horrible pass last time. A horrible read, actually. It wasn't even a bad pass. It was just a horrible read. The pass itself was fine. To say that it was a horrible pass would be blaming Lamar, and that wasn't the issue. The issue was just the look that I got on it. Wow, well, that was a bad pass. They got me. Nobody even near him. And it just. I mean, I understand that maybe Lamar was under pressure, but under that much pressure? Under that much? Whatever.
Throwing again. Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, I'm in trouble. I knew I was going to get in trouble.
After 1-7-0.
I'm not going to quit. I'm going to pray to God that he plays me like I'm a stupid punk and then makes a couple mistakes. And then hopefully then I can weasel out. Even at least something to help outfield score here. See, now, pass interference on Jones, but nope, for sure. It was at least, I mean, just the way that it went down on the route. In actual football is a flag, but that's not even what I care about. There is no flag, but then jump ball with no contact, he comes down with it. The ball doesn't come out until afterwards. Like, come on, man. Like, how are you ever supposed to get a complete pass if every time, as soon as they catch it, you know, like, how does that work? Like, how do you ever complete a pass then? That would be my question. If every time I throw down, and that's going to happen, whether my guy's open or not, like, here, watch, Tyler Lockett wide open again, but I bet you he doesn't. Look, almost a pick. Wide open. Wide open Tyler Lockett. This is not a fun way to lose in the playoffs. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna. It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. It's not fun. It's not fun. But at least I get to move on to weekend league now. Like that's the main thing. I want to get over the weekend league. I want to get in. I don't know, a couple of wins at least for sure. I know I don't have a chance of going like in the 20s, but 15 would be logical for me. I still don't know if this game's over. I mean, if they give me any one of the lucky things that they've already given him, I mean, this is a completely different game. Entirely. So I'm not wide open Tyler Lockett. I mean, you don't get any more wide open than that. And then they just, I'm surprised they didn't give him a pick on it as well. Like, I honestly thought that, like, he was probably going to come down with, when Lockett didn't catch that and keep running for a touchdown, I almost knew immediately that it was like, I was like, oh, this is going to be picked. But then there wasn't even any coverage out there. It was just bald coverage. Like, I went up, I came down with the ball, and then the defense was standing there and then knocked it out. Probably could have been a fumble. At the end of the day, I knew I was overmatched. Like, as soon as I saw the starting deck, I was like, oh, I'm in trouble. Which is fine. I don't mind being in trouble. I don't mind being in trouble. Down 14, that's a lot of trouble. A bundle a day keeps the beasts away. What's up, dude? Doing good. I'm getting my butt kicked by somebody with a lot of good players. Which is fine. Which is fine. Wow. And that one, Evans didn't even put his hands up. And then Trey Edmonds, of course, just... Oh, that I believe. The part I don't believe is that Mike Evans doesn't put up his hands, doesn't jump, doesn't swat the ball away, and then the defender behind the receiver comes up with the ball. Those are things I have troubles with. That's not a realistic play unless... Oh yeah, I just smashed Lamar Jackson in the open field. I mean, smashed him, but he just stood up and walked away. Okay, that's the fourth turnover I should have had. Yes, it is. It's the good one too, and I'm in trouble. I guess there is no bad Barry Sanders in Madden, honestly. That would be. It's all right. It's about. Well, it is game over. Like but I'm gonna make him play the whole game. He's gonna beat me 150 to nothing because I'm not quitting. I'm not exiting. I'm not.
Is your Super Bowl?
It's not. No, I'm in the divisional playoffs, but it was for the Super Bowl. But I'm not gonna. I won't be there this time. It will not be. Yeah, I know. And that wasn't a touchdown either. Tackle him on the 3. But it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, we're not gonna go anywhere. We're gonna make him play the whole game. That doesn't matter though. See, you want to see his team real quick?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? You want to see how much better his team is? It's going to have to wait till after the kickoff. Yeah. So. Just going to kick it to Sherman. Oh, no, alright, he kicked it the other way. That's fine.
Now we can see his team.
Yeah, I'll show you his team. So, let's see what he's got here.
That's your team.
So his Lamar Jackson is not as good. But he's got 94 Barry Sanders and Bettis and Eddie George. So he's stacked at running back. Then he's got Kyle Juszczyk blocking. And then he's got
Ruben.
90 Cooks Johnson. Yeah, no, he's got he's got some monsters out there. Monster tight end. 88 left tackle. 89. Oh yeah, no, he's got a ripped team. He's got a ripped team. He's definitely pushing.
Oh, he got the same players.
Oh, another 90. He's got a 91. Another 89. 90. 88. Oh, it's going to kick now. So if I had to take a guess, he's like a 98 overall. Or 98. 89. 88. Definitely those two numbers encompassed in what he is. For sure. 88, 89 in there. Looks probably more like an 89 defense with at least an 88 overall offense. At least.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I had to get rid of the ball. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to get sacked. So, oh, not great. Not a great start. Not a great start to the playoffs. This is overcomable if I score and then hold him, but no contact. He dropped the ball before he even fell. If that was predetermined. I mean, I know it was a tight throw, but it was there. It was in my hands. I mean, I would do I want all of them? No, but I would at least like one of them. I mean, is that a lot to ask for? Like, is that too much to ask for in Madden? Like, am I being greedy? I mean, I don't need every call. I don't need every play, but I mean, it would be phenomenal to at least look. Another didn't put his hands up, didn't jump, didn't swat the ball down, didn't fight for it, and the safety behind him picked it off.
How many picks has he done?
That's his second one, I think. It's bad, dude. I can't help it. I'm in front of him, and he's still getting the interceptions. It's magical, guys. It's magical picks. Magical interceptions. Also, his Lamar Jackson does not fumble. That's a touchdown. Ain't nobody stopping him. Yeah. Wow. Should have been. Could have been. Anybody with any sort of skill. It's a good thing he's got a good team, because honestly, if it wasn't for the overall differential, I really feel like he'd be getting his ass kicked right now. Because he really is trash. He's got like 2 plays. Look, when it's not Barry Sanders, there ain't nothing there. It's alright. It's going to be a stomping. Just means I'll have to go out there and grind more, pick up more players. That's all. You know, having an 86 overall team in the playoffs when you're in the Star Division, I guess I'm not even that worried about not winning a Super Bowl here, because maybe I'll like trade it in. Like, my guy dropped that every time. Just saying. Not that it matters, but I'm just saying my guy dropped that every time. Same play, same crossing, same catch the ball, same come down with it, same everything. The only difference is that, oh, he thought I was gonna, oh, yeah, that's cute. No. I think the worst part about this loss is that it's in the divisional round. Like, you have to play so many games to get to the playoffs, and then to only get the wild card win, that just sucks. And like, it's not even because like, oh, well, you're not any good at the game. No, I'm plenty good at the game. The end result is when your best player, when your best player is pretty much their worst player, I mean, that's not good. Doesn't even matter. At this point, I don't even care. Like I said, I'm gonna watch the game. Actually, I'm gonna start talking about some other things in sports that went down today that were pretty interesting. As everybody probably heard, Saquon Barkley, man, he's toast and oats, man. He's done. Sounds like an Achilles tear, and even if it's not a tear, he's still out there bad. He's still out there bad. I don't have any shares of him. I'm not a big Saquon Barkley fan. He's an amazing running back, but his team is an amazing time bomb, and there's no equity. And you know, that's one thing that everybody knows about me. I like my equity. Like I love my equity in everything, in life, in my binder, in the game. Having equity is nice, and there's no equity in that team. Like there's nowhere else to look other than him. Like who's gonna beat you on that team? Like Darius Slayton, yeah. I mean, Evan Ingram, sure, but consistently over and over and over and over and over, they're not able to do that. So then it becomes a very one-dimensional look. So anybody who did draft him, probably drafted him really high, so that hurts for one on your fantasy team. I'm glad that I stayed away from all the. Actually, in one league I traded down just because I didn't want the drama of who did I want. I knew all the big top backs. I was gonna let. I know that sounds stupid, but I was kind of nervous. And you know, Maryland Mack, he's done now. Now also, so is on top of Maryland Mack, you got McCaffrey's hurt right now for how long we don't know. Michael Thomas, he's got that ankle sprain from Latavius falling on him. There was a lot of high power first round talent that was scary, sketchy even. Like I didn't know what to do, so I traded down in one of them, and I felt really comfortable with that. And I did well. I got a great player for trading down. Got a great player, so I got equity, and I still got a first round pick. Like that wasn't even that wasn't even like the end of the deal breaker for me. It really truly wasn't. At the end of the day, what it really was about was, like I said, fear of the first round. There was so much talent, and there was just so much going on, and I knew who I wanted. And it didn't match with what the statistics were saying. And so far, it's paid off really well. It's paid off really well. The dividends have been amazing, actually, as it were. User spin tackle right off of him into another tackle. Great animation, Madden. Thanks for putting it in the game. I wish the game was less animation driven, like, and I don't think it would take that much away from it. Like, if you didn't have like these, like, I could see a couple animations, like the reach animation and the stuff animation. Okay, sure, I get those. Let's keep those. But all the animations, it just starts getting bogged down. It's almost like plays stop and restart because that animation was involved, so we got to follow through with it. Takes priority, guys, and that's an issue to me. Like, that's a major issue to me. Gotta go for it. I mean, I have no chance of winning. So it does. At this point, it's not even like it's not even about anything football related right now. That's how bad it is. Getting canned here in the divisionals, and it hurts, guys. This hurts. This hurts to be live and on stream and be doing this and get pushed right over the boundary. That's my own fault. That was a bad play. 3 points doesn't do anything there. Making it 11 to 26 doesn't do anything. I needed to go for it. It was a bad play, bad decision. He'll run his way to victory now. He's gone. Surprisingly, he's not. Missing stick skills. Or maybe it's because he uses them on kickoff. I'm not sure. It's one of those two. It's either we're lacking a little bit on the stick. Really, honestly, his points have not been that impressive. Like a moral victory. So they gave me one of my interceptions, but then they took it away. I mean, I made a bad play call, but still, I mean, I feel like even even just the most simple basic. Even just one of those catches earlier on in the game, though, would have been kind of historic, too, in its own right. To be honest, like, in the overall, like, one of those ones that I had that I dropped, could have been potentially a game changer. But, you know, you drop as many passes as I did this game, throw 3 interceptions, get 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4 interceptions isn't good. And I understand, actually, I'll even call it 1 out of 2 interceptions because one of them was in Gagwe. Or no, it was Vita Vea. But, I mean, it was, facing the right way, running the right direction, user triangle, and we're talking, bro, he didn't even put his hands up. I mean, that's suspect. I mean, I had him strafing, perfectly in line. Like, this ball probably should have hit Vita right in the head, is where it probably, but it didn't. It went right to the other guy, and boop, touchdown, just like that. That's Madden, man. That's Madden. It's all right. It's all right. We'll be seeing a lot of these players that are beating us now when the rankings level out. And when the rankings level out, what I mean is when everybody gets stuck at that 95, 96 plateau as we're all waiting for the last bit of 99s to be released, and everybody gets square for about 2 or 3 months, guys. And that's where I'm going to catch a lot of these dubs, like, for real. Because like I said, it's definitely not, it's not player skill that's got, I don't believe so. I haven't seen enough player skill here to warrant saying that. I see a lot of card talent. I see a lot of card talent. I see a lot of fast card talent. I see a lot of superstars out on the field. Lucky tackle. Lucky. Just diving across the whole field. 5-yard dive to grab him by his left shoelace. I mean, that's Bo Jackson. If you actually tried to do that to Bo Jackson in real life, he's going to step on your hands. Like, there is no way that tiny little shoestring tackle actually did whatever it was supposed to. That should have been a drop. Threw it into coverage, but one thing I'm glad it wasn't, that's the first time that I've thrown one like that where the defender didn't pick it off from behind the receiver. I don't get it. It's like you got Moss, but it's like the worst addition ever because it's like a not legitimate one. It's not like it's not something that you could actually.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Mike Evans. What was that? He ran straight up. I mean, I for surely did not have the stick push to run out the back of the end zone, and I most certainly was feverishly trying to get to the triangle button. And when I say get to it, I mean actually, like, all I was trying to do was get it to function. Third no jump. And this one by a pretty reputable Mike Evans. Like, when you talk about going up to get a ball, Mike Evans, to not even jump. He just ran out the back of the end zone. It wasn't even a streak. That's the bully of the whole deal. It wasn't even a streak play. There's a catch. There's a catch for him. I'm sure it is. Everything else has been a catch. Hold on. Play some defense. Wow. Same play back to back. He's got some real skill, guys. Real skill. Sucks though, because it's like, you know, he's got Barry Sanders, so you can't dare take your eye off the running game. Even in the 34-point blowout, I'm clearly still trying to not let Barry Sanders make him a 40-something game, because that wouldn't be very fun. No fumble. Not that I need one, but I mean, would it hurt for EA to give me one call during the game? One call? I mean, we're not talking about like a light hit. We full out hit stick Jackson so hard that, I mean, the best player in the NFL would fumble. And perfect timing user pick, not touchdown, down before contact. That's cool. We enjoy that. So had I put up those 8 points and it was 16-34 right now, I'm feeling a little bit better about this game, even with only a minute 24. And when I say feeling better about this game, I don't mean like probability to win. No, let's not be. I'm not stupid, guys. But what I do mean is I would feel better about the loss, just knowing. Another one goes up, comes down with it, catch, knocked out. Used to it all game. I mean, they're tight throws, but I mean, realistically, 1 out of 5, somebody's grabbing one of those. He's grabbed all 3 of his. Oh, he had 4 of them. He grabbed 3 of his 4, I should say, of like high contact, real violent shoves. It's just, you know, that's the way it is. I think I just need to start grinding more. I need to start playing more. I've gotten really one-dimensional, but just because it's not much else I can do as far as bringing this team back in it. I'm gonna play down to the very end. I'll be, you know what? I honestly feel like I'll be damned if I'm gonna be sitting here with 8 points at the end of the game. I could have 24. This could be 24 points down by 10, but he had a huge stop. Don't block, buddy. That's part of my new 100,000 coin, 150 something thousand coin line that I threw together to help protect. Just standing there like waiting for him to come up with flowers in a basket and invite him in for crumpets and tea. It was bad. It was overall bad. Bad game, bad play. Good job, Ice Hot. You definitely got yourself a big win here, man. Big win. Just to add insult to injury. As you're congratulating the other guy, he is like, no, you're not done with the pain. Now let him throw a touchdown pass over my head across all my safeties, even though I'm playing for it. You watch. This is how EA treats me. I mean, when they give it to me, they give it to me bad. And honestly, maybe I shouldn't have even been in the playoffs right now. Maybe I shouldn't have been. Like, honestly, maybe I shouldn't have been in the playoffs. Because I had to scrap to get in here. I mean, it was a road. Whoa, he's 3 for 5 now. Trash time stats. Trash time to, you know, even it up, you know. So, oh yeah, no, they both dropped the same. No, we didn't. Not when it mattered. Not when it mattered. It's all right. Here we go. Come on, Ngagwe. Ngagwe. He is getting his Trent Williams. I'm surprised because I switched to 54. Did not switch. I tried to switch again. It did not switch. I then just panicked and started hitting circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle, triangle. And they would not give me the user. So that happens. That's a real life thing, guys. Sometimes they just don't want to give you the user. It's alright, buddy. How about that? Metcalf having himself a big old day. Well, it doesn't matter now. I want one of the 4 that they already took away from me. Well, the game is over. So that was disappointing for a playoff loss, but I did get 1 playoff win. I am gonna get a little bit of a reward. I guess the most important thing to me is that I go up to the next level. After 2 seasons, I've won 1 Super Bowl and got knocked out in the divisional. Not great. Not a great feeling, guys. Not what you want. Not what you want. But I do have weekend league now. 25 games. Can I even squeeze in 25 games? I'm gonna try to do it live. I might have to step away a couple of times, but for the most part, what a weak trophy display.
You got home.
Well, some isn't enough. Need a lot more.
You got me.
Need a lot more. We've already got 1 Madden item. Shooting for 2.
You got a pack.
What should I do, William? Should we open it or should we take the? I think it's like 25,000 coins.
I would open it.
We're gonna open it. The lad wants to open it, so we're gonna open it. Here, you open it.
I've never opened this
Come
pack
here.
before.
Come here. Well, because I don't want you to rip the llama off the table. Yeah, you open it. No, don't pick the quick sell. Pick the red zone.
Whoa.
Yeah, because if you pick the quick sell, you just get 25,000 coins. Bum, 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 bum. If you pull a massive card, you're going to be sitting on Santa's lap more often. You hear me, young man? So it's not great. So we got 2 golds out of it. 78. Those are probably the power Japs of the house. Wow, 2 78s in the same pack. Well, we got a lot of golds, eh?
Yeah.
So
Maybe we got some.
we did not get 25,000 coins worth of cards. Not even close. We got, I don't know,
Did we get
like a couple thousand. No, we didn't get it. That's alright. It's alright. This has been the way it's been. I should have just taken the coins, but you know what? The kid had fun for 10 seconds. So, and we're starting to get a little bit. And we're starting to get a little bit of coins built up. I kind of hate to step away from where I can win packs and win other stuff. To go to a weekend league because you don't really get anything for that.
Imagine the day that.
Like I said, I don't even think I got the first round of weekend league rewards. Unless they just gave me my coins without me opening them and opened my packs and put them in my binder. In which case they were crap anyways because I didn't even notice. So.
How much more?
I got 25 games to go, and I've got 13 hours to get 25 games done.
25 more?
I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I think I'm going to jump off of YouTube. I think I'm going to go over to Twitch for the Weekend League. I think that's what I'm going to do. I want to thank everybody who tuned in and joined us for the Sunday recap, nightcap show. This will be a weekly stream that will do pretty much the same thing. Some days we'll be opening packs. Sometimes we'll be doing giveaways. It really all depends on where we are in the season. Right now, we've almost got 200,000 coins. And right about the perfect time, guys, because this is where you really want to start getting a bulk of coins. You're going to be having those packs that you really want to buy. Like, I know everybody wants to buy every pack, but realistically, with what they give you in Madden so far and what kind of content they've stripped from us as users, guys, you don't really even actually get the opportunity to fully indulge in that. Now, there are some people out there that have farm accounts and have other ways and coin sponsors and money sponsors. And, you know, that's a whole different world from what I'm talking about. This is free play, guys. To have 200,000 coins in an 86 overall team, it's pretty good. I mean, out of what you can get, guys, out of what you can get, I'm not missing very much. Like, I'm literally not. Some of the things I am missing, well, I'll just go through some of the stuff that I haven't achieved yet.
That you haven't done?
Well, not that I haven't done, that I haven't achieved yet. Because haven't done, haven't achieved, same thing. Here, guys, I pretty much I've gotten, let's see, I have, I didn't want him. No, because I have Ronnie Lott, they're the same overall, and I think Ronnie Lott's better. I do have Frank Reich now. Honestly, for what it takes to get him, it's not worth it to get him now.
Most dramatic, exciting catches in the history of postseason football. 3 of them that we can think of in the Super Bowl. 34 years old.
Not a big fan. Like just because he's only an 86 with his power up in 87. I kind of would like him, but I already sold his power up, and he's expensive to power up. He's a lot. And honestly, I don't know if I need a left guard or a left tackle. I need one of the two. He might be something that I might invest in now that I have that little extra coinage. I have Preston, I have McGlinchey, I have Tre'Davious, I have Tyler. I passed on these two. Too much work, too much cost, and not enough payoff. I haven't been being troubled by Garrett, so if you are, I'm sorry. Or maybe he's just not as popular in the game. Maybe not as many people have gotten him. But I also passed on Zeke and Tyron.
You got Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, no, I got Lamar. I might chase him or him sometime, but honestly, guys, there's going to be so many other cards for these guys that are going to be better upcoming, and that's just something that I got to know. Within myself, I think I'm pretty sure that I know that. Team of the week we already grabbed. Oh no, this is one where I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
You did what, 2?
You know, this is something that I'm going to be working on. And I don't even know why. I don't even know who I really want out of here. I'm not in love with this guy. I don't need him. He would be the only one that would be like a massive. It would be like having 2 Tyler Lockett's or 2 Andre Johnsons. So I could see really having him being beneficial, guys. But there again, the exponential cost of coming in here and acquiring players this way is insane. To try to accidentally build him, you really have to come in here and do it this way. And look at these, 85,000 coins. Stephon Gilmore, I think. Look, 84,000 coins. So, I mean, this isn't a player that you're going to just cheaply build. And these players, guys, no guarantees. When you build this, no guarantees, guys. And, you know, the more common ones, like, you're going to get lots of this guy, and you're going to get lots of Jones. So yeah, guys, I am not. You get a lot of Jacobs too, actually. But I mean, the cards you really need, you're not gonna. You could spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands. It's probably cheaper to go out and buy an 89 Adams than it is to even build him, honestly. Like, I would have to say, just because of where he is in the market and how easy it is to build him, honestly. But I mean, it's expensive because you're down here, you got to build them, then you don't even know what kind of player you're going to get. You need 6 for sure, but I mean, you might have to spend 12 times, 14 times, you might have to spend 20 times, you don't know. And it's not necessarily going to get you to fill these sets by doing it either. You're going to end up with a lot of odds and ends and bits and pieces. So there's no surefire way. I'm not interested in that right now. Maybe once card prices go down, he'll be a nice treat to have on the plate later on. Some other guys that I grabbed, let's see, came into here, guys. This was a really easy set, and thank you, EA, for making one achievable. Like, I don't have the master yet, but I don't think I will eventually, but I don't think I'm going to be pursuing him right away. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, I already have achieved all of these guys once. I already have them all. They're about 100,000 coins to build if you do it right. So, I mean, technically, for about 500,000 coins, you can build him. I think you could probably almost buy him for cheaper. Truth be told. So, you know, like I said, you know, we're trying to get the coin stack up. Going to be trying to work on some other stuff. Guys, this is the Madden Guru and one of his crew, guys. I'm going to be jumping over to Twitch for Weekend League. Like I said, I just wanted to point out a few other things. Thanks for joining the Sports Talk Sunday, guys. Thank you very much. Be kind to one another. We are outie.